Hi and welcome to my match reaction, Manchester City 2, Arsenal 2. I want to start off this video firstly by saying how proud I am of the Arsenal team today. Honestly, the performance was out of the park. We nailed it. Obviously, I'm going to get to the referee's decision of the red card in a bit. But first of all, I just wanted to say how proud I was of this team. Honestly, we've come so far in such a short period of time under Arteta, and it's showing season how much Arsenal are improving every time out. This is the third consecutive game in a row now that we have not lost against Manchester City. It just goes to show how much we are building in character, in strength, in mentality. These players, don't get me wrong, they are still relatively young. However, you can see the experience is now starting to show through. We went one man down, came out second half with 10 men and played pretty much 55 to 56 minutes with 10 men. Yes, you can argue that we parked the bus, but let's be honest, when you're playing against a team like Manchester City, a juggernaut, one of the best teams I have seen in the Premier League history since I have been alive. When you are playing against a team like that, you'll be stupid enough to come out with 10 men and thinking you're going to go toe to toe with them, especially when you know what is at stake. They're going to come out, as you saw all the stats, they had like 28 shots or whatever it is in the second half. Arsenal barely had one. Obviously, the possession stats was basically what we expected it to be, considering Manchester City are playing at home and how good they are keeping the ball. But to go against a team like that and keep Haaland practically quiet the whole of second half, they were having shots. They literally had to have shots, and they had so many shots off target outside of the box. That's what we limited Manchester City to, especially with 10 men. So I just wanted to say how proud I am with this team. They are growing in character. They are growing in strength. They are showing the tenacity that it takes to compete against a team like Manchester City. Arteta is doing a great job. Watching it, everybody was saying that we were too far back, we were too deep, we were playing six men behind the ball. I mean, let's be honest, what else were we supposed to do? We were winning 2-1. We are not chasing the game. Manchester City was. We are playing with 10 men. We are playing away from home. At the Etihad, Manchester City have not lost one game at home since 2020. The last time they lost was against Brentford at home. So it goes to show the task that was at hand. So to say that Arsenal should have come out and actually gone for it when we're already 2-1 up, you honestly, I don't know if you know football. If you're that person, then you need to go and check yourself. So for me, I just wanted to start off by saying how proud, honestly, I am. Before the start of the game, if you watch my last video, I did say I would love to go to the Etihad and take a draw. I will take it all day. Park the bus if you have to. But honestly, the way we started off, we didn't start off well. We gave Haaland the first space, and obviously he capitalized. We made a mistake. We fixed up from that, and after that, Haaland hardly had any other chances after that. Let's be honest about it. And then obviously we went on, we started getting more comfortable, getting in our rhythm a little bit more. And before you know it, we equalized. What a fantastic goal from Calafiori, by the way. Manchester City can moan all they want about being out of position. I couldn't give a shit. The fact of the matter is we capitalized on Kyle Walker being out of position. And obviously we scored the equaliser. Fantastic goal. What a first goal to kick off your Premier League career at the Arsenal from Calafiori. Fantastic goal from Calafiori for me. And obviously we kicked on from there. We had a set piece. Obviously we gave Manchester City a warning. They didn't take it. But guess what? We had another chance to capitalise. And the man, the number 6, the Brazilian, did it once again, just like he did last weekend. He scores from a set piece, from a header, once again. I don't know what Kyle Walker was doing, trying to play tricks and that, but it looks like Gabriel had the last laugh in that one. But yeah, again, we scoring again from set pieces. Our defensive record is amazing. To have gone to Manchester and at the Etihad and hold Manchester City to a 2-2 draw, honestly, anyone watching that game would have thought Arsenal played their hearts out. So I just wanted to say, to start off, well done to the players. You played incredibly well. I am extremely proud. And I'm sure Manchester City know that we are a force to deal with. And I'm sure they'll know what to come when they come to the Emirates later on in the season. But you know what? I don't mind. I'll take the point. Like I said, initially, if anybody have said, you know what, you can go to the Etihad and come away with a point, I would have bitten your hands off. I would say, you know what, give me the point. I'll take it now. But let's be honest, looking how the game unfolded, looking at the talking points in the game, we should have gone away from the Etihad with 3 points. Let's take it back a notch. The red card. Was it a red card? Is it a red card? It's a matter of opinion. It was like that incident was giving me a Van Persie at the Camp Nou or the Camp Nou like it was a reminiscence of that incident that happened at Barcelona when Van Persie got that red second yellow and got sent off. It was literally a reminiscence of that. You know, I mean, let's be honest. The first yellow card that Trossard got was quite soft, in my opinion, but is a yellow card. We'll hold our hands up fine. You can argue that he was playing, you know, he shouldn't have given the referee a decision to make. Okay, we get it. But let's be honest, this is a massive game. I do refereeing myself, and a lot of the time we do our research in regards to the teams that we are reffing in terms of the league position, the head-to-head, and so forth. Mike Oliver, he knows this team. He's reffed these teams before. He's a well-experienced Premier League referee, world referee. He's reffed in the FIFA World Cup before, in the Euros before. So it's fair to say he's a well-established, experienced referee. But he showed a lack of experience in this game, in my opinion. That second yellow to Trossard is questionable. It seems like a corruption. It seems like fraud. And it just seemed like Michael Oliver was playing the 12th man for Manchester City. It's one of those things where you look at it and you're thinking, did Trossard actually, there's so many questions. Did Trossard actually hear the whistle go? I honestly couldn't tell you because I'm not there. But from the way it looks at it, everyone's like, oh, he kicked the ball away. It looked like he was trying to play Martinelli on, in my opinion, right? And then for Mike Oliver to quickly go into his pocket and dish out a second yellow, you've literally spoiled a good game of football. Because had it been we gone into the halftime 2-1 up, it would have been Manchester City chasing the game 11 against 11. So let's see what Arsenal can do. Let's see what Manchester City can do. But what do? You focus all the attention on yourself once again. This is the same referee in this reverse fixture last season that should have sent off Kovacic, but he didn't. 2 bookable offence, he didn't. Howard Webb came on the Mic Up program, and what did he say? Oh, Michael Oliver didn't want to ruin a good game. But guess what he did today? He ruined a perfectly good game. How many times are we going to keep getting all this decision going against us? Bearing in mind, Michael Oliver was the same referee that sent off Martinelli a few years back. Gave him 2 yellow cards simultaneously and gave him a red card, saying that it was this foul and that foul, basically accumulated 2 fouls in one move or in one phase of play and gave him a red card. Again, when it comes to Arsenal, he's very quick to dish out a red card. But when it comes to Manchester City, he doesn't want to give a penalty. He doesn't want to give a red card. There was a game, I believe it was the FA Cup semi-finals last season, I believe it was, when Grealish definitely handballed the ball in the box. He should have given a penalty. What did they say? No penalty. This is the same referee that keeps making the same mistakes. The fact of the matter is, all we are asking for is consistency. We already know how shit the referees are in this league, in this country, but we're just asking for simple consistency. If you look back in the game, Doku did exactly the same thing, kicked the ball away. Michael Oliver said, nah, it's not a bookable offence because he was trying to return the ball. Fuck that shit. He kicked the ball away because Declan Rice was right there. He didn't give him a booking, but then you give Trossard a booking. And this is why we keep complaining as fans. It's like there is something against Arsenal. We can't help but think this, because how many other clubs is this happening to? Saying that, there was another game I watched over the weekend. I believe it was Spurs, is it against Brentford? And Vicario handball. It was a handball outside of the box. All the referees, you got VAR, you got fourth official, you got all the linesmen. Everyone said, nah, no handball. There is no consistency in this Premier League when it comes to refereeing. And it's getting disgusting. I said it previously in my other videos. It's not the first time it's happened. It happened to Crystal Palace earlier in the season when the referee blew when Eze took a quick free kick and it went in. You know, the handball yesterday, it's just consistency. It's getting ridiculous now. It seems like every week Arsenal fans are having to complain about refereeing. Mike Oliver literally thought to himself, you know what? This game is getting hot. I'm going to turn the attention to myself. And that is exactly what he did. He made that game all about himself. Now, the talking point is all about the referee, the red card, should it be a red card, rather than talking about what a great game it was, what a great defensive display Arsenal put on, what a great goal Calafiori scored, what a great goal Gabriel scored, what great set pieces Arsenal have. Defensive record is amazing. But no, we are sitting here talking about Mike Oliver. Thank you so much, PGMOL, because this is what you guys wanted. You said at the beginning of the season you've raised the bar. You have not raised shit. All you have done is your referee are more shitter than they was last season. So thank you. Unfortunately, we have no choice but to carry on. Now, Trossard is going to be suspended for the next game. So now it's a case of hopefully maybe Jesus will have to potentially come in and cover for that. We are short in midfield enough as it is. And they keep sending up players off. Honestly, it's like you can't write this. I'm just getting sick and tired of it. When I was watching the game, I was fuming. I've calmed down a little bit now, but honestly, it's like you try to dissect it, analyze it, and think, what exactly is going on here? How many times is Arsenal players going to keep getting a red card? That is 2 red cards in 5 games. 5 games already. We've had 2 red cards off of the same incidents, similar incidents. It's like, and other teams keeps getting away with it. Yes, we are complaining. Of course, we're going to complain. What else do you expect when things keep going against us? A perfectly good game of football, and Mike Oliver ruined it. So thank you very much, Mike Oliver, you corrupted prick that got paid by the Saudi 20 grand to go and ref in their league or in their competition, and you wonder why this man is not corrupted. Personally, PGMOL needs to go investigate this man, honestly speaking. But you know what? We move on to the next game. We've got the Carabao Cup coming midweek against Bolton at home at the Emirates. I'm going to be at the game. Hope you guys are going to be there too. Let me know what you guys think about the game. What did you make of it? I'm happy with a point. Honestly, the way we performed, I'm happy with it. It's just ironic to see how Manchester City are celebrating a draw against a 10-man Arsenal team. Imagine what would have happened if we had 11 men still left on the pitch. We would have gone away with 3 points and sitting at the top of the table. But it is what it is. We move on. Next game, Bolton. And then obviously we resume with the Premier League next weekend. As per usual, guys, if you're new around there, please consider hitting that like and share button. And most importantly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'll be back before the Bolton game, giving you my pre-match predictions and previews and so forth. So until then, take care, Gooners. Have a good weekend and a good week.